G'day guys, just wanted to do a video on these master tours for the Sky Fortress DLC in Just Cause 3. As I'm sure you're aware, if you've tried them already, they're fucking tricky. Even getting nearly every single red bloody circle in the middle there, it doesn't seem like you cut it. So this is a way that I found to get them all. Hopefully it helps you guys. Might consider it as cheating. I guess it's probably more exploiting a oversight by the developers, but either way, I think it's useful. So hopefully it helps someone. If you want to get them all, obviously. And yeah, I haven't actually 100% of this game yet, so. Like, I've done a few of the wingsuit courses and I sort of got over doing them because they were just shit and I kept hitting the ground. So this should make it a fair bit easier. So yeah, all you gotta do is try and get as many of them red ones as you can. I mean, the less you get, the longer it's gonna take. You basically got to just make your own loop underneath the ship, but stay within the sort of the checkpoints, or the course I guess it's called. You'll see what I mean in a minute anyway. So yeah, I'd just like to apologise as well for not making any videos lately. Kind of been a bit busy with work and been playing a bit of the GTA downloads, since it's pretty cheap at the moment. It's 26 bucks Australian for the GTA trilogy. So I've been having a bit of nostalgia and I thought I might make a video on the evolution of GTA. So we'll see how that goes anyway. So what you want to do here obviously is just make your own little course underneath this ship. Watch out for all the shit hanging down everywhere because that will fuck you up. Keep an eye on that timer that comes up saying you're out of the course area, whatever. If that gets to 0, you got to start again. So if you hit something, start again. Timer gets to 0, start again. But what you want to do is just go around in circles here without hitting shit and without that timer reaching 0. So once you get to 30, I think this number 1 is 35,000 for 5 gears. So if you want them all, this is probably the easiest way to do it, unless you're like a fucking Jedi in this bloody wingsuit, but even then I don't know if that's gonna work. We hit 30, so we'll go through there. Oh, not yet. There you go. So basically you're going to get 7,000 if you go through the red ring on the last checkpoint. So you got your 5,000 for completing and your 2,000 for the perfect. I think the lowest you'll get is what, 2,400 or something like that. So just keep that in mind. Just watch your score while you're doing it. And there is 5 gears for the first one. And yeah, don't think this is easy. It is an absolute fucking pain in the ass. But I don't know. If you got alcohol, it sort of seems to numb it a bit. So okay, so here we have the second one, which I don't know. They seem to progressively get worse and worse, but the same trick still works through all 3 of them. So we'll just go through here. As you can see, I've already tried, and I don't know, I hit my knees on something, so maybe I got shot in the knee with an arrow. I don't know. Well, I do know actually, it's after this ring up here. I just smashed straight the fuck into it. So right after this one here, there's a bloody black thing on the floor there. You just gotta watch out for that. And just under me now, little satellite dish looking thing. That will fuck you up. Other than that, I mean, this one's actually not too bad. You just got to go under some shit, which is actually a lot easier than what it seems. Just try not to overthink it, I suppose, and try not to go for the ones to the right. You don't have to. They'll just make you go all wiggly and fuck up, so just dodge that last one though. That's the only main thing there. You go through that, then you're gonna have to start again. So now this one is pretty much exactly the same. I think, I'm not 100% sure, but I think you can go back up on top of the ship and do this instead of doing it under here with all the crap to run into. But I just did it down here because it's pretty easy. I mean, there's not really that much to run into here, depending on how drunk you are, I suppose, when you're trying to do this. But well, depending on your age, I guess. But yeah. So anyway, dodge that countdown again. Oh, here we go. So you can go on the top of the ship. So that is just bloody fantastic. Oh, and as you'll see there, I've missed 2 rings from the first run I did. So we'll go around. Might as well grab them to boost the score a little bit. I mean, it's an extra 4,000 for nothing. So and there we go. So I can't really remember what the score they wanted you on this one for. Maybe 45,000 or something. So probably one more loop or maybe 2, and it shall be done. So we're nearly there. 500 to go, 400. You don't really have to blow shit up on here. It doesn't affect your score at all. It's just probably a little bit boring. So you got to do what you got to do, I suppose. One thing I do give these challenges credit for, it does make you a hell of a lot more comfortable flying around with this bloody thing. As it sort of says right at the start of the mission that you do. So what do we got there? 41.5. So hopefully I see that soon and go through the fucking ring. Yeah, so obviously I've edited the commentary afterwards. I haven't just stolen someone else's game. Not obviously, because my name's up on next to the fucking number that's going up and up. So yeah, I may have been drinking a little bit, so don't mind me. Yeah, it's like raining and shit outside, so that's a good enough excuse for me. So that's number 2 done. So hopefully that has helped you get your 5 gears. And next up, we have number 3. So apparently none of my friends have completed this yet. I don't actually know when it came out. I probably should have looked that up, but I don't know. It probably doesn't really matter. Anyway, so this is the ship. These are your challenges. That's number 2. That's the Sky Terror one. So I have a little bit of a fuck up with that, as I shall explain later. So here is number 3. Now, number 3 is shit. I don't really know any other way to describe it. This one took me the longest to get. I got that 37,000 in my second attempt, and I had about 20 more or something like that after that. Actually, no, it wasn't that many. Maybe about 15 or something. And then I finally did this one. Seemed pretty good. Mostly perfect. I think I might have missed a couple there. I don't remember. This one. And maybe this one? No, the next one. Yeah. But that's alright. So, what we do here is go around. So, the exact same thing, you just got to make your own path. The best way to figure it out is just to go back along the way that the checkpoints were, because it seems to still register them being there even though you've gone through them or something. So the course doesn't really progress. It's like static, just you can't go through the checkpoints more than once. So, once again, watch out for all the hanging shit, because, yeah, different course, but the hanging shit will still fuck you up. And I kind of got over going through the checkpoints properly, except for that one. So, getting that one's pretty fucking ballsy. I mean, that's really close to the top of that thing, so depending on how lucky you are, I'm surprised I got that actually. I suppose if you take the chance, take the gamble, sometimes it'll pay off, most of the time probably not. What the fuck have I done there? Ah, random. But anyway, so I think this one maybe 50,000? No, I don't actually know how much this one is. Maybe 40,000? I'm sure we will find out soon enough. Okay, so it must be 45,000 this one. That's what we gotta do. Dodge all the shit. Dodge the timer. And you'll find that it's actually pretty simple. Feel free to miss any checkpoints that you want to miss. But as I said before, the more checkpoints you miss, the longer it's going to take for you to do this. The more loops and shit you're going to have to do. So. There we go. Another one bites the dust. So that's the last of the wingsuit ones. Now we've got the Sky Terror one, which is you shooting all the drones down with the rockets on your wingsuit. So just bear with me here, because for some fucking reason my final run didn't record. So I think I was hitting record too many times and it sort of fucking glitched my PlayStation out a little bit. So anyway, this is sort of a rundown on how you do it. Don't run around like this, just jump straight up like that. Aim down at the first two, take them out, and then go forward from there. This will take a fairly long time for you to sort of get it the right get the right technique to go about it all. This first attempt I tried when I didn't have all the gears unlocked. It's probably easiest to do it once everything else is unlocked, because you get more rockets and that sort of shit. So, just thought I would mention that as well. Unfortunately, there's no easy way around this. But persistence is key, as I seem to say in a lot of my videos, but I mean, if it's true, it's true, isn't it? Anyway, this is all you gotta do, is go back and forward and back and forward. Now you can speed turn if you hold R2 and L2. So L2 is brake. I think it's L2. Yeah. So if you brake and turn and then hit fucking power while you're hitting the other two, it'll do sort of like a speed turn thing for you, which will help you a lot here. So as you can see, 23.5 is pretty shit. But in saying that, I did actually end up getting 60,000, so it is doable. You only need, I think, what, 50,000 or something like that. I can't even remember. Even though it was there 2 seconds ago, I wasn't looking at it, so yes, it is definitely possible. There is one other thing that I wanted to show you. Oh, we're going again. Okay. I thought I deleted this bit out. Okay, well, as you can see anyway, this one's going a little bit better. Except for that. The more you miss, the less likely you are to get the 5 gears. So try not to fire when you're not locked onto something. Oh, and the other little trick I think to this is to hit the big bastards. They're worth 3,000 each, and to not let those hit you. But I mean, you can't always dodge them. Those drones on the ground give you no score, so I wouldn't worry about hitting them. It's just the flying ones. The big ones don't seem to have a triangle above them, but they do give you 3,000, so definitely worth the hit. But I mean, if you just focus on them, you're not going to get really anywhere. So if you see them and you're close to them, go for them, but if you're not, then don't go out of your way to get them. Okay, so this is the little glitched out fucking bit. Once you finish doing a course with your wingsuit on, your weapon will be in your hand. Oh, before we get to that, I'll show you this. So that's them all completed now. 5, 5, 5, and 5. And just so you know that I'm not just some fucking dirty lying piece of shit, I shall go over here and actually show you that I did get them. Okay, so as you shall notice, that weapon is in my hand. Okay, so that's my rifle. After every course, for some reason it glitches out and just puts that in your hand. You get rid of it by parachuting and then going back to your wingsuit, but you won't be able to use your machine gun thing on your fucking wingsuit. For some reason it just doesn't fire. So if you're hoping to use it, you might have to reload the game or whatever. I don't know, it doesn't work anyway. So yeah, but that's my 60,500, as I said before. You only need 44,000, so you can, I mean, it's fucking easy. 16,500 more than what I needed. Just got to transport myself into some water, and I shall show you this trophy that is very fucking obvious. Okay, here we are in water. Even the game tells you how to do it, so there you go. Very fucking easy. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it helped. Feel free to subscribe, like it, hate it, whatever. If you don't like it, give us a yell why. A bit of constructive criticism is always fucking appreciated. Cheers. See you later.